What's up guys, welcome to Bro Beats. Today I'm going to be showing you the most common melody that you probably want to know, especially if you're making modern beats or if you just have trouble starting melodies. This should help you out. So let's just get started. So I'm just going to pull in a scale, and I'm actually use the scale that I use when I start melodies, and it's the B minor. I don't know why, but B minor just sounds good when you're just making melodies or whatever. Okay, so I'm using the B minor. Let's close this. All right, and I have my bass first because we're going to treat the bass as if it's an instrument, which it is, but most people just treat it as a drum. Speaking of drums, I already have my drums up here. They're already made. The reason for that is because I don't want to have to spend time doing that. I want to completely focus on this melody. Okay, so let's go into here. And the reason we start with our bass is because we want a good foundation, because when we put our placement for our 808, it's going to have rhythm and everything that we need for a good melody. So let's go in here. Like you see, you got the drums going and everything, so make sure they're not playing. So the actual melody that you want for like the point of this video, I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so if you already know how to make melodies, you can, after I show you this, you can leave. All right, you can click this timestamps. I don't care, do what you want to do, but this is it. All right, so I'm gonna start up higher. So it's this one. Go to B4, and you could transpose this as well. We're gonna go to D5, and it should look something. Let me zoom in. This is probably too zoomed out. Okay, we can copy this, and let's see. We can go. What is it? G maybe? Yeah, and pull this up. So it should sound something like this. And this is like variation 1. I'll show you variation 2 later. But yes, this is it right here. You probably have heard this type of melody or 808 pattern in a lot of beats. And I'll just chop this real quick. We can do like simple chops, something there. Right here. Let's do a second one. And just add one more chop for a little bit of variation. There we go. And then control down. If it will actually go down. There we go. So it should sound something like this. All right, so now we have our foundation. So you see these notes, you can make chords out of them. All right, so that's what we're gonna do. We'll not actually make the chords, but I'm just showing you that the notes from the chords is what we're going to use for our melodies. So let's go in here. Let's start on that B. Let's go up a little higher. Let me zoom in some more. All right. And then if we make a chord, pull that up. And why is this never enough? Just okay. Put that B there so you have a full chord. Okay, and I think that's a little too much for my liking, so I'm gonna take this F sharp away and we can use this somewhere else. And then where's that D? Put the D there, and then you can go up to G, A, and I don't want this interfering. Okay, so control down, and it should look, oh wait, it should look something, wait, I'm doing something wrong. Oh wait, pull this over. There we go. So it should look something like that. There we go. My timing was messed up. All right, so there you go. And from here, you have every note that you need. So if you would like to make these chords or whatever, it'll tell you what notes that you need to, need for this melody. So let's delete those. And I'm gonna just continue making this melody. All right, so let's use that F sharp. All right, so the F sharp is in here, and I'm just showing you that this method 100% does work. You see, I didn't even think to put the F sharp there, but it was already in this chord with the D, right? So I think I'm gonna copy this, or at least some of it. All right, so on this part, I would usually just do what I've been doing, right? Pull this up. But I'm not gonna do that because I want this part to be like the end of the melody. So I don't want to put too many notes. So what I'm gonna do is maybe copy this part a bit. You can copy this. What's a good placement for this? Something like this maybe. And just move these notes around, because we already know these notes sound good, and I don't want to reuse these because we already have those here. And let's just see how this sounds first before we add anything else. You can see the energy kind of dies down a bit, and I like that, and that's exactly how I want my melodies to be. So now let's copy this over. And let me show you the whole thing. Okay, and zoom in. So now over here, what I'm gonna do is actually put in the A. All right, so now we have this, and we can just, you can already see it. It kind of just goes up. Let's put it there, put one there. That should be enough variation for us. So let's play it. All right, so now let's just copy everything down. And then for this, we can just press Control-L to make everything longer. And this, okay, so I'm gonna just show you this VST real quick. Because I'm sure people will wanna know what it is. All right. And with this VST, you have to really tweak the velocities and stuff, but I'm not gonna do that for this. Like if I were to do this, you see, but if I just left it, it's a different sound. All right, so we can actually do at least for these, because they actually sound really good. But yeah, you have to tweak this a lot for this VST. So if you get this VST, don't just get it and just put notes down and thinking, oh, it's not sounding realistic. Well, yeah, because you have to edit everything. But yeah, so let's play this. Pull this down. Let's see. I want to see what these sound like together first. All right. So that's the first variation. This is all you need for the video. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is really all you need, because the second variation is just, you're just gonna flip some notes down an octave. So let's actually do that. So I'm gonna clone this, and we can delete all this. And I'm gonna go through this one a little bit more, quicker. So let's just keep this. Now, with this variation, it's the most, bruh, it's so easy. All you do is just highlight these top notes and pull them down just like that. Easy. And we can actually take out, because with this, we want to lower the energy a bit. And I'm gonna just kind of take these out just so it's a little bit more space in between these notes. So yeah, I think that's good. Just that. So I'll play this. without the drums. All right, I think that might be a little too low octave, but whatever. So now let's actually make this melody, and I'm going to use the same method as I did with the other ones, and it's pretty much the same notes. It's just the placement is going to be different, and the sound and the mood is going to be slightly different as well. So let me just breeze through this real quick, just try to see. All right, that's good enough. So I'm just copy this here, pull it down an octave, and we just play this whole thing right now. So that's the second variation. You just, where is it at? You just pull these notes on the second half, you pull them down. All right, and it's just gonna give you a slightly different mood. So here you go. All right, so that's gonna be it for the tutorial. Hopefully this video helped you out in any way. If it did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, especially if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.